Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to go ahead and take down one of these new title missions over here on JP. So the first one I did, you're right, there was one for the OG Legendary Goku event, and then there's one here for the GT Legendary Goku event. Now, honestly, I feel like you could use any number of like 100+ setups. I think these are pretty easy. It's just about getting a bunch of characters who might be like, you know, free-to-play units, borderline free-to-play units and stuff like that, who might defensive stack and stuff like that, which I think can be very, very handy. Now, I am using a crazy sort of like whale variant right here for a couple of reasons. We'll get into that in a second. But I use Goku family for the Legendary Goku event. I definitely could have just, you know, gone back to the well and just used like pretty much the same Goku family team for this one, I'm sure, and been able to get it done no problem. But I decided to switch it up a bit. I was like, all right, so for this one, what is the single strongest unit I could bring? And it's like, oh, well, that's easy. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, best unit in the game. And I was like, okay, well, he's got a nasty, you know, GT Hero leader skill. I guess I'll just run GT Heroes. And so that led me to design this team right here. And it worked like a dream. This shit worked very well. Now, keep in mind, you know, just like in my Legendary Goku event mission run, where LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku was just a little bit gimped, right? Because he wasn't next to another, like, LR Super Saiyan 4 to bring out his full power. It's going to be the same thing here for LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We're going to see sort of a weaker version than we're used to, because we don't have the full leader skill, and then we don't have a perfect linking partner for LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but he'll still more than be able to tear this event in half. Now, I'm going to talk about some of the units I used, right? Some of them are not characters I use much, or probably a lot of people use much, right? So for starters, what we're doing here, right, is, you know, now Dokkan is doing this. Looks like this is going to be a thing they're going to be doing in celebrations. I don't have a problem with them putting, like, you know, new titles in the celebration info, and they want us to go ahead and grind it up. By the way, the reason I don't transform yet into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is that Goku and Vegeta stack. So there's no reason to transform until the event gets very difficult. Maybe Graded Goku, right, is the first point where I would debate transforming. But they create, you know, title missions, essentially. Put it in the celebration news as, like, sort of, like, content to do. You know, very easy for them to just type it in and we get a title and stuff like that. I'm just hoping that eventually titles actually do something, right? As of right now, they do nothing. No account power level, no, you know, unit buffs, nothing. But I'm hoping that eventually these titles will do something. So what we need to do here is we need to build a team with a team cost of 316 or lower, including the friend unit. And we have to beat the GT Goku event in 25 minutes and no support items. So the OG Legendary Goku event, there is no time limit. You know, it's just such an old event. They're just like, yeah, whatever, go ahead. But on this one, they decided to add a time limit to it too. I guess it's because they don't want you to. They don't want you to use the Boda Magetta team, I guess. I don't know, man. Oh my god, is that why they did that? Like, yeah, we are tired of a lot of y'all doing double Boda Magetta. We're not doing this. Like, I don't I don't know if that is actually their intention or what, right? But we do have to beat this, you know, in a timely fashion. Now, you know, of course, we're using LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That unit has 77 team costs for the best unit in the game. They're carrying the team, blah, 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 blah. We know why that unit is there. We have, so this rotation, we have the GT, you know, Trunks and Goten banner unit. They support Goku family and Vegeta family, right? So they are not going to support LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta or Giru. But the rest of the team that we're running, they will actually support. I have, of course, the GT Gohan and Goten, a ridiculously powerful unit, and especially those two together as a rotation, the Goten and Trunks and then the Gohan and Goten, is very nasty. It works very well. They have most of their links active. They're supporting each other. It just ends up going very well. And then the AGL Trunks and Goten, remember that they're stacking. So it's like we have a unit basically in slot 1 on each rotation where we are stacking and building up our power, right? LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta are stacking, and then so is the GT Trunks and Goten over here. Now, some of the other units, right, I guess I should mention. So Giru, Giru is actually like a relatively solid unit. He's not doing anything too crazy, but he's only a 32 cost character, pretty low. He gives himself 30% attack and defense on his super attack effect. Basically, he's at 140% attack and defense and a high chance to dodge if there's a hybrid Saiyan category ally in the team. He also gives Dragon Ball Seeker allies 3 key and 40% attack and defense, but I don't think I have any other Dragon Ball Seeker units on the team. The only character that is on Dragon Ball Seekers on this team is Giru himself, right? So we're more so just like utilizing him in that fashion. So by the way, I transform an LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right here because with the Dokkan attack, I knew I could one-shot essentially this Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This is what the best unit in the game looks like right here, right? He doubles supers. I believe this Super Saiyan 4 Goku actually does survive. I was stunned. I could not believe he lived this, right? But it's like just so that Vegeta could clean him up, you know, in a second, so it doesn't really matter. The next unit I need to talk about is Goten, that Tech Goten we're rocking. Now, this is actually the SSR of the GT like Gohan and Goten unit. Now, that unit, of course, is really, really good. I think one thing people potentially could look into, right, is sort of like, you know, reversing characters using their SSRs, potentially to have low team costs and stuff like that. But, I mean, we know I am, you know, the biggest whale in this game, so I've got all these units, you know, TURs and SSRs rainbowed and stuff like that, so I'm just rocking him whatever. Now, the Goten, what's funny enough, this GT Goten actually, is on my link level team right now. Like, I've actually been link leveling him. He's actually not done. The GT Goten SSR, he's not, like, I show, you know, our link levels and stuff like that afterwards. Look at Giru, by the way, right here, right? Giru tanking the Dragon Fist. That's why Giru is here, man. Very helpful. But that SSR GT Goten, he is giving GT hero category allies 2 key and 20% attack and defense. He's getting 120% attack and defense on super. Then he's getting 30% defense from a super attack effect, right? And then he has several links, including like All in the Family, with the Gohan and Goten. So he just really works well on the team, right? That GT Goten. And his cost is only 29, the SSR Goten. Very powerful unit, honestly, for like a challenge like this to only have 29 team costs. I hope they do this again with other events. This was fun. Now, the last unit I should talk about is that AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku. This is a character I can imagine not a lot of players having, because he EZA'd, if I'm not mistaken, it was from the Hero and Villain Extermination event EZA area, was it not? Yeah, it was. And this guy is really good. You know, he's able to defensive stack, right? And then he's able to just really generally build up a lot of attack and defense along with his stacking. Because not only is he stacking defense, he's also stacking his attack. So he just works really well. He's just a solid unit. I remember when this guy came out, it was Tanabata last year, yeah, July 12th of 2021. I was telling people, like, hey, dude, this guy's pretty good. And, like, here, he was able to help us out quite a bit. His cost is 36, right? So, there we go. There's this mission done. I actually had a lot of fun doing these, right? Because of the fact that they gave us sort of the, like, this team cost restriction. It just sort of made it kind of like, you know, fun to just use some different characters, use some different setups. I apologize, global players. You know, I'm LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta obviously is not on global. So you guys can't just do this stylishly finish with the Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha. But, I mean, hey, man, there's plenty of setups to use. I had to show y'all the most fun way to do this, of course, is to finish with this. Have fun with that. Very fair, guaranteed crit right there. He is so good. That LR Super Saiyan 4 good. Such a fun... He is the most... The thing about the 7th anniversary LRs, the reason they nailed it, they are the most fun units in the game. Right? What do you think is the most important thing? Yeah, Do you think it's fun fusing into Gogeta and then him triple supering every turn and countering and guaranteed critting? And yeah, it's fun. And he does, 50 million attack stats while super effective against all types. Yeah, it's a blast, right? So we got that done. There's the setup that I used. So now we'll go ahead and show the, again, like sort of the like links and equips and stuff like that for some of these characters. Honestly, like reviewing it, like some of these characters I could give even some better equips to, right? Like, a lot of these characters I use a lot, like they've only got a level 1 silver crit, right? Like I could do better than that. Gear doesn't have any equips at all. And then we get to Goten. Look, Goten, nothing, dude. He's not even Link level 10. Oh. All my Link leveling, and I ended up having to use a unit that's not Link level 10. I'm a fraud. I'm a fake. I'm a phony, man. I'm a phony. No. Alright, well, here's our title. I do look forward to them doing more of these. Just please make titles do something. Account power level would be cool, but I think increase... So, like, this was for this. What if now, GT hero characters got an extra 100 HP or something out of this challenge? Like, that would be so cool, right? Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.